Hola, peoples. All right. So I thought I would get on here and share. I shared the formula last night, yesterday, and I figured I'd get on here and do a video about the formula and just really share how to possibly work it magically in different ways. I've that's beneficial, and a lot of people have been asking, like, the oils that you share or the formulas you share, how do we work them? And so sometimes it's good to just have that conversation. So that's what I'm going to do here today. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And just to let you know, uh, if you want to pre-order the Deviant Grimoire, you can. So make sure to message me, make sure to check my page, and you'll find out how to get it. So yeah, I'm just kind of rambling until we have a few more people tune in. And again, I hope everyone's doing well, having, what day is it anyways? A blessed Tuesday, a blessed Mars day. But yeah, the formula that I'm going to share with you is called Focus Witch, like, pay attention, get that shit done. And I like the formula. And I will share. Let me see if I can do this. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, I shared this formula yesterday evening, I believe, or yesterday sometime. Very simple. Lime, peppermint, spearmint, spikenard, and rosemary. And all are really, 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 really good. I can talk, I promise, but all are really good to sort of excite the senses and to help bring in like this clarity and this strong, focused energy. And it's really good for studying and just like getting back on track. And so, again, lime, peppermint, spearmint, spikenard, and rosemary. Those are the ingredients for the formula. Okay, and now let me do this. Now that you have the formula, and I'll share it later again as well, how do you use it? You can diffuse it. And the thing is like with essential oils and oil blends, when you're mixing it, when you're formulating, you are, as witch, when we activate our oils and we activate the energies, we are grounded, we are centered, we are focused on getting the most of this experience. So we know that this is a focus blend. We know that this the ingredients here are working together to help us keep focused, working together to help us keep on point, and to really get back on track and get the work done. And so you can petition your spirits, your guides, your gods, your allies, your ancestors, all the good shit. You can petition whoever you work with, or just call on source energy, like, hey, I'm formulating this, I'm making this, and we're here to bring focus. We're here to bring, well, hello, Angel, welcome. Welcome, good to have you here. You can petition or pray or chant or whatever it is you want. This is your experience, so you get to customize it, right? It's your experience. I just provide the base, the foundation work, the formula, and you get to customize it the way you see fit. And so chant, pray, shout, scream, whatever, put some music on that helps you feel motivated and helps you really focus. So for me, it's like classical music is really, really good when I want to study, like I just can't stop snapping. But when I want to study, when I want to like really tune into something and give it my attention, classical music helps me, but it's not the case for everybody. So put on that music that helps you get into that space where you're motivated and you're focused. Petition and pray and chant and call forth that energy. Again, this is all to put you in that energy, that vibration, aligning all aspects of your experience to help bring in focus. And you're saying, look, I'm making this oil blend and we are here to focus. I'm going to give myself the perfect atmosphere, right? The perfect atmosphere to make that to make that happen. And then you get your little drippy droppers, you get your little oils, boom, 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 you mix it together, you're running your energy, you're focusing on task, and you're putting that into the oil blend already. And so you mix as you see fit, okay? And What I do as well is like I'll just call in energy. So I will formulate it and I will see the energies working together and I will know that they are here to help me focus. And then you get to charge it. Right. So you're creating it and then what's the next step? As you create it, you can add more power to it. Well, hello, Kelly. Welcome and thank you. I appreciate it. So as you've created the oil and you can charge it. Now you can charge it. And that's really entirely up to you, like how you want to charge the oil. You know it's for focus. So if you want to even make it a little more personal, like you really want to focus on, let's say you're like me, you're studying astrology, right? And so I might fine tune it. Like I'm going to make this focus blend and I'm going to charge it with things that help me study, that help me prepare and study my astrology. So I'll take into consideration those things. I might even put the damn books around it. Like I need focus, I need help, I need to study these texts. This I might need that. Oh, right. And so I might put the books around. Oh, cat hair or something around the oil, and I will take the energy of the book and I'll push it into the oil. Like here, we're fine tuning this. We're making it a little more personal. Like this is what I'm studying. This is what I need help focusing in on, and boom, there we go. Does that make sense? And this is where you can use crystals to help, add and layer in that power, that energy for the oil. So you've made your oil base. There you go. Good. And then you can grid it with different crystals if you want. You can work with quartz. I do have quartz somewhere. You can work with quartz. Okay. And quartz is really good for, honestly, just everything. It's like Windex, but you can use quartz to help, bring and boost the power of the formula and to help you bring focus. And if you have a crystal outlet, if you have a crystal that you connect with that already brings focus, or it helps you study, it just brings you back to where you need to be. Utilize those crystals. And if you have, what helps you? Like, tell me, comment below, let me know, like, what helps you focus? Like, what crystals, is there herbs? Do you have any, like, anything that helps you to focus? Bring that into your formula, right? Bring that into your formula. So you have clear quartz. You also have, like, smoky quartz, all quartz really. Smoky quartz helps you to blend well with your concentration, your focus. So again, if you want to really help with prolonging the focal period, you can work with smoky quartz. Tiger's eye is another one that is said to be like really good for mental faculties. So really keeping the mind sharp. Maybe some tiger's eye to bring in that energy. Hematite, hematite is really good, or hematite. I don't know. I've heard it pronounced both, so whatever. Is another good one, and the hematite is also associated with our blood, right? And so, if you want to get the blood pumping, if you want to get the blood, flowing, and the brain like really working, maybe some hematite. And do that, and you can grid it however you want. If there's a pattern that you like that says, what, this is a really focus oriented, I'm gonna do that pattern. You could do that, or just like put a circle, put a circle around it. But the thing is, like when you're charging your formula, make sure your formula is at the center and you are charging, you're putting the stuff around it, and you're connecting every crystal or every curio or every whatever. You're connecting everything and you're pushing it towards your oil, right? So you're making sure everything is activated and connected and being pushed into that oil, the oil for focus, right? So there you go. You can use anything. So if you have if you have something that maybe someone gave you a piece of jewelry and you always have it on you when you're studying, or you always have something when you're taking a test and it helps you like really get you into that mind space, then you could use that as well to charge the blend. Because you're taking everything, your experiences with these things, you're taking your memories and all of the emotions associated with them, and you're making them work for you. So just have fun and be creative with it. So yeah, Obsidian, yeah. If Obsidian helps you to focus, for sure, do that. Let me think. So we charge it, cool. And if you want to charge by different days of the week, take that into consideration. Different moon phases. Like if you really want to, like if you want to again customize the blend, you could work with like the waning phase of the moon, right? Waning is banishing, right? So you're not banishing your focus, but you have to communicate with the moon. You have to communicate with the energy, and what you're doing is like I'm decreasing my all the other stuff that is taking me out of my element. I am decreasing everything that is distracting me. That's what I was looking for. Like there's a word. I'm decreasing my distractions, right? So I'm enhancing the focus blend by saying like, look, we're going to decrease if it's a waning moon, then we're decreasing the distractions here. We're decreasing, we're getting rid of the distractions so we can fine tune and focus on what it is we're doing. Waxing moon, well, look, I'm enhancing the focus of whatever it is. Like I am really tuned into what I'm studying. I'm tuned into whatever I need to be focusing upon, and it is just it's getting better and better. So I'm really getting the most out of this experience. Full moon, extremely powerful, right? Extremely powerful to say, look, this is a great and powerful focal blend. Well, hello, Rena. Yeah, we're talking about a focus here. Let me share it again. We're talking about a focus blend, one of my focus blends, and just a little bit of how to create it, how to charge it, and then how to work with it magically. So, yeah, that's what we're talking about today in this moment. So, thank you for sharing your time and space with me. I appreciate it. But, yeah, you can take into consideration moon phases, and then days of the week, like Sunday is like very solar energy, right? So if you have the blessings of the sun that you want to infuse, then you work with Sunday. If you want to focus on, let's say you want to be a personal trainer, and you're really into that, and you really want to focus on your tests or whatever that has to be done, or your studies, it could very well be that you do Tuesday. Tuesday is all about Mars. Mars is about, warlike stuff, fighting and aggression, assertiveness, and that sort of initiation, right? And so you could do Mars if you're going to school to be a hairdresser, if you're studying for state boards, you can. You can do work on maybe Friday. Friday is the day of Venus, right? And so we have beauty and art and all kinds of wonderful things. So there's just so many different ways to be able to customize a simple blend. And hopefully, by me just rambling about, you can take that into consideration. You understand that it's not just like one thing. You can take it in and like, okay, well, I need to focus and I need to alter it for this need. I need to focus on this. And so I can take into consideration, like, what day is it? Okay, that can be added into my magic. What is the moon phase? That can be added into my magic. And so there's so many different ways to execute this. And magically, if you wanted, like, if you have a child, if you have a friend, if you have someone, or if you're that someone, you could make a puppet, right? You can. Well, hello, Miss Karen. Lovely to see you. We were talking about the other day. I was talking about like people like growing up, and what would I want to pass on, like back then, like if I could go back and pass on like gems of wisdom, what would I want to teach myself? And it was weird because I realized, I'm going off subject, but I realized like I had it really, really good witchy wise growing up, because I've had a lot of amazing mentors and teachers and people who were there for me to support me. I went through a lot of hard times and a lot of hard stuff, but magically, metaphysically, spiritually, I I had all of the great teachers. Like I've had a lot of people show up for me. It's not necessarily the same for people nowadays, I feel, but back in the day when I was learning, I had really great connections and really great people. And so I'm blessed for that. Anywho, let me go back to our poppet. So if you wanted to with this blend, you could make a poppet. You could stuff it with some lime and some peppermint and some other stuff. Or you can take the oil blend and get some stuffing. I was trying to see if I have it. I don't. Get some stuffing and kind of like put a few drops on the stuffing and then stuff it. Right, stuff it in, stuff your poppet. And if you're doing this for someone else, you can then maybe take something of theirs, like a personal concern, some of their hair, or something that they own, and you can stuff the poppet with that as well. And this can be something you can bless someone for to help them with studying, and so they can carry the poppet around while they're studying or while they need to focus and really need to pay attention to the project that they're working on. So the poppet can help bless them as they are trying to stay on task, like I should be doing. But it's challenging. So you could do that. Another thing, you can make a spell bag or a mojo bag, a conjure bag, whatever your tradition says it is. You can make a spell bag and stuff the spell bag with other things. So you could do the formula. You can do a few drops of the formula if you'd like. And then you could do like maybe a petition paper, a piece of paper that expresses your intention, and put maybe some different sigils on it to express like, this is focus. This is to focus. And what are we focusing on? If you have something specific, then you can add that to your little spell bag. And then you can do a color that represents to you what focus means. For me, I see it like as yellow, yellow, orange, even blue. I like that. That helps me focus. But everyone is going to have like different, there's this foundation of meanings for colors, but everyone is going to have their own different experience with colors. So definitely use something that is going to speak to you, because you're the one casting, you're the one doing the work. And so in order for it to work well for you and work really, get the best results, you have to do what is going to bless you, what is going to make sense to you, right? And so you can put in the spell bag maybe maybe a picture of something that helps you to focus, and just to have that representation there and carry it on you, right? Well, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it. Let me think. If you have any questions about the blend and how to work it, feel free to comment, let me know. But yeah, you can make a spell bag. You can use it in poppets. You can use it for yourself, like help you to focus. Or again, if you have people who are studying and they're working really hard, maybe make it for them and bless them with it. Like, hey, this is here for you. You can make a little gift basket or something, stuff that they like, and then give them a little poppet. Hey, this is for you to study. And another cool thing is maybe with the poppet, give them a yellow candle. And you can tell them like, this yellow candle, right? This yellow candle, place on it. You can etch little sigils or designs or symbols or words that represent what you want to focus upon or what you want to study. And when you go to study, just light that candle up. Or y'all, you can get like a novena candle, like a glass encased candle, and it's gonna be yellow or whatever expresses to you as focus. I just am working with yellow, and you can write your name or their name, whatever, and you can write like different things that you're focused, like to help you bring focus, right? So write the different things that you're studying or the things that you want to really invest your time in to bring alertness, awareness to, and then just light it. You can have your poppet on hand if you have a poppet, your spell bag, but light it up, and every time you go to study, light it up and invest into your studies, invest into your focus. I actually do still have the wand It is now in my storage with like almost everything, but yeah, I do still have the wand that you made. I do actually. The feathers are a little, jacked up, but I do. So, any questions? Any questions? Uh, oh, I'm sorry. I know our cat. One of our cats is sick, and he's getting over a cold. The other one is not. Is he has like hypothyroid something or other, and so he's having issues. But yeah, I hate that for you. So I'm trying to think. Pop it, spell bag, the formula, how to charge it. Oh, and when charging as well, you could use tarot cards, so different tarot cards, or even like pictures, images, tarot cards, any sort of like images or image, yeah, that represents like clarity, focus, awareness, alertness, as well as what you want to study. And you can, charge your blend with those tarot cards, or you could take the tarot card, make a printout of it, and then write on the tarot card, boom, 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 and what you want. And then there you go. So that is my little, I'll look at questions after this. So that is the Focus Witch blend. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions about this specific formula, how to work it, feel free to comment. If you're watching a recording of this and you have questions, comment, let me know. I'm happy to help where I can. And now I'll go back and look at your mugwort question. But yeah, I just wanted to take care of the whole Focus Witch, because I'll try to focus here. Blend and magic. And yeah, there's so many different ways you can do that. It's a really good blend as well to do when you're giving readings. Like if you need to help, stay on point and focus, that can help as well. And you can diffuse it as well. You can diffuse it to just as you're studying, right? And if you're making an oil to like dress candles with, obviously I would utilize a carrier oil. Cut it, dilute your essential oils for sure, and just be safe. Let's see. How do I feel about mugwort? I like mugwort. Have you used mugwort, and how? What? I like mugwort. I mean, I haven't smoked mugwort, if that's what you're asking. I know a lot of people who have smoked mugwort, and it's interesting for them, but I haven't done it. I'm not a huge fan of smoking things. I'm just not, just because of my internal stuff. Like I don't want it. Yeah, but I'm not opposed to it. If I had the right blend, and if I felt like I needed it, or I wanted to work with it, I would do it. But yeah, I love mugwort. It's really powerful. It's really fun. But I've not really had such a personal experience with it. I've worked with it in some of my psychic blends and some of my cursing blends as well. But I haven't smoked it, haven't, ingested. No, this is a hot mess. Thank you. No, I haven't got a haircut. I actually haven't cut it. It's a hot mess, looking like crazy. But yeah, I haven't cut it. Well, hello, Joe. Welcome. Okay, so any other questions before I head out? But yeah, you have all you need to create this blend. You have the information as to the different oils. You also have the information as to like how to, like when you're creating it. And that's like with anything, when you're creating anything, like where you should be, you should be grounded and centered, and you should be in your own power, and you should channel that energy. Like, okay, we're focusing, so we got to focus on this. We're going to, set the atmosphere. We're going to listen to the music that helps us. We're going to surround us with the imagery that helps us. We're going to make this really powerful experience, and then create this formula, and we're going to charge it the way we see fit, that makes sense to us. We're going to activate it. We're going to give it life. I always think of Frankenstein when I think of like creating my formulas. And then there's different ways to work it. We could use poppets or spell bags. We can create a spell, an actual spell with it. We can take a little bit and maybe you could even dress like a pencil with it and to help think, steady, focus. We could do that, diffuse it. There's so many different ways. But yeah, if you don't have any questions, I'm going to head out, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you sharing your time with me. Yeah, I'm had fun. I enjoy doing these. And if you have any specific requests for any information, any other videos, let me know. I'm happy to help where I can, when I can. And just know that look at the tagged post on my Facebook page. But this baby is up for pre-order. Okay, it is no longer. I'm grateful that it is no longer going to be made after this last final run. The Deviant Grimoire is being laid to rest. I feel like I fought and I worked hard to be able to run this one last time, because I know a lot of people missed out on the Deviant Grimoire, and so I'm able to do one last run, one final ride, and it is going to be done. I can lay it to rest, right? I can lay it to rest, and I can focus on just, other projects. I'm in a different space now. I'm in a different, I can't talk, you guys. Oh my God, fumbling. I'm in a different space now, and I'm really excited to create from this new place. But I had to try and get like one last run for this for you, because a lot of people have messaged wanting this, so it is very special. But yeah, if you want to pre-order, look at the pinned posts on my Facebook page, or message me. With that being said, I am going to go, so blessed be, take care, and I will talk to you soon.